Coming 1 year after the Paris climate deal and days since its entry into force, COP22, as this Marrakech conference is called, is the crucial next step for governments to reinforce responsible collaboration as well as achieve a collective shift towards a new sustainable development model.
I call on developed countries to honor their commitment to mobilize climate finance, $100 billion by 2020 to help developing countries to mitigate and adapt to climate vulnerability.
At the very center of our work lies the vital need to make climate action a cornerstone to the transformation to truly sustainable development.
What is at stake is the very existence of man. It is therefore our joint duty to work hand in hand to protect humanity.
In his statement, President Muhammadu Buhari expressed optimism that the conference will mark another milestone in the collective aspiration of the international community towards addressing the menace of climate change. He stated Nigeria's ambitious but achievable commitment to what he called green growth, in line with the platform of change on which his administration was elected.
This commitment comes from the recognition of the grave social, economic, and environmental threats that climate change poses to humanity. We believe that pursuing these programs will not only reduce emissions and improve climate resilience, but also stimulate growth and economic opportunities in the private sector. Our goal is to make Nigeria one of the world's best examples of how reducing emissions can benefit the environment and the economy.
The president used the forum to alert the international community that in Nigeria, the larger dimension of the challenge posed by climate change goes beyond emission rights to that of survival, warning that if nothing is done, the human and financial cost will be colossal.
The Lake Chad Basin, for example, has shrunk to a mere 10% of its original size, and this has seriously affected the livelihood of over 5 million people and contributed in the growth of insecurity in the region, including the emergence of Boko Haram as a terrorist group. Hence the urgent need to resuscitate Lake Chad.
With Nigeria's instrument of ratification for the new global agenda on climate change already submitted, President Muhammadu Buhari called on world leaders to recommit themselves to the goals of the Paris Agreement for the benefit of this and future generations. For sure, the earlier threat by the United States President-elect Donald Trump to rip up the agreement on climate change is generating concerns among participants. But President François Hollande of France has formally allayed their fears, saying no one country can abolish the Paris deal, which he described as irreversible in law. He, however, promised to spearhead discussions with the Trump administration towards ensuring that the United States' commitment to climate change remains unwavering. From Marrakech, Morocco, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.